Greetings, Royal Family. Welcome back to another episode of the Morning Boogie with me, Royal B. Thank you for clicking on the video. Let's get straight into it. But before we do, make sure you're hitting the like button, dropping your comments in the chat, respectful comments during the commentary. Thanks in advance. I greatly appreciate it. All right. I was just talking about Onika Mirage yesterday on yesterday's morning show, how everyone was so excited that she was returning to social media and possibly hinting at new music lyrics. Well, 1 minute they love you, the next minute they can't stand you. Nicki Minaj is getting dragged all over these social media streets in less than 24 hours of being praised. Well, some people are dragging her. I'm sure the Barbs are still riding for their queen. Now that Nicki Minaj and this 6ix9ine fella, they've confirmed their next collaboration. Trolls is the name of the song. It's supposed to be debuting Friday, June 12th. Twitter had a chance to weigh in, and not everybody is jumping for joy. So on Wednesday, June 10th, Nicki, she shared 2 photos of her and 6ix9ine's Trolls video shoot to her IG page and noted that she would be donating some of the proceeds to the Bail Project Inc. So the caption under the photo reads, "A portion of the proceeds from Trolls, including merch items, will be going directly to the Bail Project Inc. The fund provides free bail assistance to low-income individuals who can't afford to pay bail while awaiting their trial. We want to protect and support the thousands of brave people working on the front lines of social justice, using their voices to demand an end to the targeting and killing of Black Americans by police." And she hashtagged Black Lives Matter. Now, a lot of people not only took issue with the word portion, right? A portion of the earnings will be going towards this foundation. But a lot of people were also not feeling the fact that Nicki is collaborating with someone with a reputation like 6ix9ine. You all know recently he agreed to turn government witness in an effort to receive a lighter sentence, and he did earn the name Snitch 9 in the process. So, oh boy, this is just not a good look. This is not a good look, and a lot of people had some strong opinions on Twitter. I'm telling you, it goes down on Twitter. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter and Instagram at she_royal B. Thank you in advance. There were some strong opinions circulating around the fact that she is working with old boy here. So not only is she collaborating with him again, right? Back in January, a couple of months back, Nicki Minaj's brother was sentenced to 25 years to life after he was found guilty of ... You guys should already know. If not, you can Google it. And also, Nicki married Kenneth Petty. She is married to Kenneth Petty. His record is public. You guys already know. And that raised, a couple of eyebrows as well. So people are just not feeling the fact that Nicki is out here making some of these questionable moves. And again, her willingness to work with 6ix9ine for a second time has polarized the rap community. That's the word for the day, polarized. And they are getting roasted on Twitter. The 2 of them are getting roasted. Old boy, he's been getting roasted for a very long time. And now here it is. Nicki Minaj will be the first artist to collaborate with him since his release from the Big House. Interesting. What do you guys think? Do you think that Nicki Minaj should just proceed with putting out music, which is her art form? This is how we came to know Onika Mirage. Or do you think that she should be sensitive to what's going on socially, along with being sensitive to the fact that her fans and some of her non-fans will look at her a certain way because of who she's collaborating with, right? Now, again, she is donating some of the earnings to a charitable cause that obviously she supports, but some feel that she should be donating more. Is this not enough? Share your honest opinions as long as you keep it all respectful. I don't even know what to say anymore. That just turned around so quickly. It's just crazy. Like, they were just praising this woman just the other day on social media because they were excited for her return. Yikes. All right, moving along. This girl again. She's again on the lineup. B.SIMONE. This looks like a mugshot, right? Anyway, so B.SIMONE, she had social media buzzing again. She was almost canceled on social media a few weeks ago. And she did a great job, advocating for the need for change in our social system and everything that's going on. A lot of people had problems during her advocating and speaking out about these social injustices, that she tweeted that we should pray for the enemy, and she held strong to her Christian beliefs about us as Black people praying for our enemies, or people in general praying for our enemies, especially in the heat of the beef between protesters and law enforcement. So people weren't really feeling that, and they wanted to cancel her, or they said that she's canceled. And B.SIMONE replied saying that she could never be canceled. Well, she is getting into some more hot water, okay? And she recently did an interview with Nick Cannon, and she said that her future boyfriend, because that's her thing. Oh, I want to find a boyfriend. She had a reality show on Zeus about her finding a boyfriend. That's a part of her shtick, Anyway, so in this interview with Nick Cannon, she said that her future boyfriend can't work a regular 9 to 5. Now, Nick, he was surprised by this, and he said that many men have really good jobs and vocational skills, right? So B.SIMONE, she defended herself by saying that the man can instead be a, quote, hustling entrepreneur. And she also agreed that she wants someone on, quote unquote, CEO status. Now, she's talking about her preferences. She went on to say that 9 to 5 men won't understand her lifestyle and why she's up at 3 a.m. And this is all, she's saying all of this, and Nick Cannon, he's just trying to kind of defend the 9 to 5 workers. And she said that these men who work 9 to 5s, no, not she, Nick Cannon said that men who work 9 to 5s have honest jobs. Now, let me just pause here. B.SIMONE never said that 9 to 5 working men don't have honest jobs. She didn't say that. Moving along, B.SIMONE flat out believes that entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs. These are her beliefs and her preferences. So she says business owners are her choice, but to me, it just seemed like she wants someone who is well known like her, like who is on the same economic level as her. That's what I got from it. That's pretty much what the woman said. But of course, social media has been up in flames and in a tizzy since she made these comments about her preferences. Some people feel that she is showing arrogance, especially since she got famous. People also made sure that B.SIMONE needs to be humble, because at one point she didn't have all this money and fame. This is what these people are saying to her on social media. Back in April, fun fact, she officially became a millionaire, and social media was singing her praises. They were rejoicing for her. It was all good. Now, people are getting vibes that come off as pure cockiness and that she's not respecting others. Everyone interprets things differently. I understand that, but that's not what the woman said, They're calling her phony. They're saying that the positive tweets that she posts aren't being applied to herself in real life. I just can't. I can't. What do you guys think about this? If you saw the video and you listened to her explaining or describing what she prefers. What she said, like, what do you think? I don't agree with a lot of what people are saying and bashing her for. I just, they're putting words in her mouth. It's just too much. One user on Twitter even wondered if B.SIMONE is tired of getting dragged on social media every week. Oh, God. Let me tell you where I think B.SIMONE messed up. It's funny because I actually posted this yesterday on my Facebook page about this story. I think where she messed up is after she did this interview with Nick, right? She went on to her own social media and she did like all this explaining and telling people that she has nothing against people who work 9-to-5 jobs. She said she's worked 9-to-5. She did a whole bunch of explaining. And I think that's where she messed up. Because unless someone is truly interested in why I prefer one thing over another, and maybe not even then, it just depends on the day and how I'm feeling, I ain't explaining SHIT. I said what I said. Like, how? Please explain to me how does B.SIMONE's dating preference upset anyone? Preference means you tried A, you tried B, you may have even tried C, and out of those three things that you tried, you prefer A. That's what preference really means in a nutshell. Like telling a woman that she is wrong and she's cocky and needs to be humble for preferring to date who she wants to date. And she's not knocking anyone else. To me, telling a woman that is insane. Like, stop policing who people date or who they prefer to date. Yo, cancel culture is an illusion, y'all. And it's mad toxic. Like, it's toxic as hell. I said what I said. Period. I just wanted to say period. That's real ghetto. Moving along. Lord have mercy. From one cancellation mess to another. Vanderpump Rules fans demand that this woman, Lisa Vanderpump, be fired for allegedly turning a blind eye to racism. So they're demanding her to be removed from her own show. And this is amid accusations that she ignored her co-stars Stassi and Kristen's racism for years. So all of this uproar over the cast continues to grow following Bravo's decision to fire Stassi and Kristen over their reported racist actions against Faith Stowers, who's also a cast member. The two called the police to falsely accuse Faith of robbery in 2018. This is wild. Like, this is wild. Why is this show even still on the air? But whatever. The network, Bravo that is, they released a statement and it goes, Bravo and Evolution Media confirmed today that Stassi, Kristen, Max, and Brett will not be returning to Vanderpump Rules. Now, this decision came after Faith, who is the black cast member on the show. She spoke out about her experience on Vanderpump Rules on her IG Live. So she accused Stassi and Kristen of making her life hell from day one. So Faith said, but Lisa, I was shocked by the most. This is what Faith, the black young lady who is a cast member on Vanderpump Rules, right? So she said that she was shocked by Lisa Vanderpump. She says that when Lisa first approached me, she was very happy about the fact that there was going to be a black person on the show. It was like, I want you to put them in their place. Kind of give them this Nene Leakes attitude. And I was very nice coming on. I wasn't really giving her that show she needed from me. That's why you don't see me in the confessionals, in my opinions. So basically, in a nutshell, okay, Vanderpump wanted Faith to come on and I guess gather the girls, give that Nene Leakes attitude. So she wanted her to be the sassy black girl, neck rolling, finger pointing, and get them together. I can't stand Lisa Vanderpump, and I never watched Vanderpump Rules. I know the premise of the show. I hear things, read things in the blogs and things like that. But I didn't like her on Beverly Hills Housewives, and yeah. Anyway, fans, they feel that the 4 cast members, right, being let go, that's not enough, and they're calling for Vanderpump to be removed immediately. They want her gone from her own show. So, of course, I went to Twitter to see what the Twitter folks were saying. And one person wrote, this was before the network's announcement. They typed, really? Fire racist cast members, including Ramona Singer of Real Housewives of New York and half of the cast of Vanderpump Rules. Stassi, Brett, Max, and Lisa Vanderpump for consistently turning a blind eye to racism. Another person says, they tweeted, Lisa Vanderpump is trying to show how she doesn't tolerate racism, but she didn't fire any of them until it became public. Also, there hasn't been a main black cast member like ever. She's not so innocent either. Hashtag Vanderpump is done. Cancel hashtag pump rules. The show is based on racism, homophobia, and misogyny. It's disgusting. Fire Lisa Vanderpump. That's what someone else tweeted. Baby, the people have spoken, okay? And Andy, he is coming under a lot of pressure to not only get rid of Lisa, but also housewives from other franchises. Now, y'all remember when Nene hired Lisa Bloom? Okay? And Nene was dropping little hints saying that there's certain things going on behind the scenes and certain people are getting this and, this spinoff and certain people are getting that and this and the black girls are not getting much of anything. Sometimes when Nene talks initially, people don't want to listen. They don't believe it because it's Nene. And I understand a lot of people don't like her. That's fine. But isn't it interesting how all of these things that Nene has been saying for seasons and seasons, look how these things are unfolding. And I do believe that Vanderpump has turned a blind eye to this, as along with Bravo executives, Andy included. They turned a blind eye to a lot of this because it wasn't public. Now that all of this is going on and people, wigs are being snatched, masks are coming off, okay, wolves in sheep's clothing are being exposed, and now a lot of people are racing to take action, which they should, but it was all good a couple of weeks ago, right? None of this was even talked about, except for a few people, Nene being one of them. Anyway, let's move along. Cops, the television show, is being canceled. So Cops' 6-year run on the Paramount network has come to an end. It was pulled last week in the aftermath of George Floyd's death, so the series is not coming back. Now, a Paramount network spokesperson said in a statement to Deadline that Cops is not on the Paramount network, and we don't have any current or future plans for it to return. Now, Cops premiered on Fox network, I remember, back in 1989, and it aired for 25 seasons. The show was resurrected in 2013 when Spike TV ordered new episodes. Spike TV, they rebranded as Paramount Network in 2018 with the docuseries carried over to the new network. So the 33rd season was scheduled to premiere this week, if I'm not mistaken, and it's been off the air since June 1st. When it was pulled with no plans to run any additional episodes. Paramount Network has been moving away from all unscripted programming. Now, this may not be a big deal to some, but I think, in my opinion, I think it's an emotionally intelligent thing to do, among other things. I'm pretty sure that there definitely was going to be a huge dip in ratings, especially because of what's been going on. And yeah, no one wants to be, a lot of people not interested in watching a show or even mentioning the word cops. I'm just saying. So I think that that was an emotionally intelligent thing to do. So be sure to let me know what you folks think. Royal family, that concludes this episode of the Morning Boogie with me, Royal B. I thank you for joining me. This was a quick video. Don't worry though, I will be back soon. If you are watching the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Be sure to drop your comments as well. Make sure you're hitting the like button on the way out if you haven't done so when you first came in. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Select all. You'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. Hopefully. Usually. Right? This way you can join in on our live discussions. You can join in on the pre-recorded discussions. You can just join the royal family. Have a little bit of fun over here. All right. So I am signing off because I got some more videos to upload for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. All of you who are in the live chat, thank you. Even though this is a pre-recorded video. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the love, for the support. I want to welcome all of the new royal family members. Growth is happening, royal family. Growth is happening. All right, so I will see you soon. And until next time, royal family, peace.